we do take our relationships for granted. Let it be friendship, partnership, business partnership, parents, siblings, cousins, anything. We do take them for granted. Today, we are sharing some small habits that can transform any relationship. Without further ado, let's dive in. Tip number 1, say I love you. When you are sharing your compassion, do share genuinely and sincerely. They should feel that you really meant it. And say I love you very often, but don't say that to your business partner. Say that to an appropriate person and greet your business partner or any relationship appropriately. Tip number 2, give a genuine compliment. Sometimes we do compliment, but we do not say that from our heart. So when you are saying something, mean it. They should know that you meant it, and give compliments very often so that they know that you appreciate them very often, and let them be a person that whenever they see you, they'll be happy because you always give them compliment no matter what. If you do not have anything to compliment for, just say that I value our friendship, I value our relationship, I value you as a person. Say something that you mean it, and they should know that you really meant it. Tip number 3, send a thoughtful text. Sometimes we text all over, but we do not really send any thoughtful text. Sometimes we just text them to communicate. Sometimes just say that you really appreciate that, or say something that make them feel better about their day, or make their day with that text. Tip number 4, make eye contact. Believe it or not, when you make an eye contact, they actually can feel more connected to you. Whenever you're talking to someone, especially to your loved one and the person you really care about, try to make more eye contact that you generally do. When you make an eye contact with them, they can feel engaged and they can feel that you are connecting with them. Eye is a window of your brain and your heart, so open that for the person you care for. Tip number 5, share a hug. Believe it or not, hug can increase dopamine level and can give them oxytocin to make them feel better. When somebody is feeling down, give them a good hug. They will actually feel you and they will feel instantly much better because they will feel that you are there for them no matter what. Even if you are not able to give them physically hug, maybe they are far away, 1,000 miles away, give them a virtual hug and send them a text with this message that I really care for you, I feel like giving you a hug, although we are far away, but I am giving you a very tight hug. Feel it and I can't wait to see you and give you a real hug. Tip number 6, listen actively. Sometimes we listen to reply. We do not listen to listen. Sometimes your loved one needs just somebody to listen. So they can speak their heart out and they want somebody to listen and understand what they're going through. So when they're saying something, make sure you make them feel that you will listen actively and you're engaging with them genuinely and very thoughtfully. Tip number 7, express gratitude. We do take our relationships for granted and we do not give them gratitude anymore. Make sure you give them gratitude that their presence in your life makes a difference and you really mean that relationship a lot to you. Tip number 8, leave a note. Sometimes we live with a person in the same house and we can leave a note for them in the place that they can easily identify. If you know that person loves coffee, you can leave a note in front of the coffee machine. If you know that person loves cold food or they are definitely grabbing something from the refrigerator, you can put a note on top of the refrigerator door or in front of the micro oven or in front of the table or somewhere in the kitchen, their bedside table, in the bathroom mirror, wherever. You can put a note for them to easily identify, and the moment they'll see the note, that will make their day for sure. Try it. Tip number 9, offer help. Sometimes we don't offer help anymore because we think it's a part of our life and maybe I'm not feeling excited to do that job anymore. But you can offer help. For example, that person is struggling to do something. Maybe that person is struggling to fold their clothes. You can offer help, like whether you need help, I can do it for you. If that person is struggling to do some grocery, you can go and help them in grocery. If that person is struggling to drive, you can help them drive. You can teach them driving. You can teach pretty much anything and everything that you can offer to that person. So make sure you offer help and that will make their day because they know that you care for them and you offer the help. Tip number 10, recall a happy memory. We often share memories and we have many things on our Facebook. So if something comes on your Facebook or anywhere in the social media or even in your mind or in the WhatsApp, somewhere on your phone, anywhere in life, share that memory with them with a thoughtful text that I really miss that moment that we did together. Maybe you didn't do something extravagant. Maybe you just went for a coffee. But let them know that, hey, the day we went for a coffee meant a lot to me. And recalling that day is making my day today. And thank you for being there for me. That will make them feel that you really love them and care for them. Tip number 11, apologize sincerely. We definitely make mistakes, and when we make a mistake, we can apologize sincerely. But sometimes I just say sorry, or you just say sorry, and you don't really mean it. Don't do that. Whenever you are saying sorry, mean it, and tag a line alongside sorry. Why you are sorry for. For example, I have done something recently that hurt my sister, and whenever I felt it, I understood that I hurt her, so I said like, hey my sis, I love you, I'm sorry, I've done that really hurt you, and I am really shameful for that. I apologize. She knows that I really meant it, and she was happy. She said, that's okay, don't worry, I'm happy that you apologize sincerely, and that makes my day. So you can do the same. You can try add a line alongside your sorry and say that from the bottom of your heart. You mean it. That's important. When you say something and don't mean it, that person can understand actually. So whenever you say something, try to make sure that you mean it. Tip number 12, smile at them. Smile is an ornament anybody can wear anytime for free for the rest of their life or their whole life. Smile at them, because smile can definitely boost up your mood. At the same time, that can boost up other person's mood. So when you are in front of somebody you like, you care, and you want to make sure that they feel good, smile more at them. Tip number 13, ask about their day. Sometimes we go on and on about how great our day was, what we did, how I felt, and we often forget to ask our friend or partner how their day was. So sometimes they had a bad day. And whenever we go on and on about our great day, they feel worse. So make sure you ask them how their day was, especially when you had a great day. So you make sure your partner, your friend, your business partner, your family member, whoever the person is, had a bad day or had a worse day. You listen to them, you console them, you make sure they feel better, and then you can talk about how great your day was. But make sure you boost up their morale first, and then you share about your great day. So whenever you had a great day, don't go and share everything to your friend. Tip number 14, praise their efforts. Whenever our partner, our friend or family is trying to do something and they're doing their best but they're failing to reach their targets, instead of saying they are not good enough, they are not enough, they are not trying enough, you praise their efforts. That's important. You have to make them feel good. That is your target. So make them feel good by praising their efforts. Tip number 15, share something that you appreciate. Say one thing every day, once a week, twice a month, whatever you feel, but try to find something that you appreciate in them that will make them feel good. Definitely. Tip number 16, respect their space. Sometimes when we have a relationship with somebody, that can be friendship, business partner, parents, siblings, cousins, whoever, every person has their personal step. Do not overstep on their personal space. Respect the space and give them the space. If they want you to be in that space, they will invite you. So don't overstep it. Always respect their space. Tip number 17, be patient. We definitely will have disagreement in any relationship in our life, and we often have disagreement. Try to be patient whenever you are having a disagreement, no matter who the person is, no matter what you are disagreeing about. We are two different people, and we can definitely have two different perspectives, two different views, and that is totally normal. We have to respect each other, and we have to be patient with each other, no matter who you are, no matter where you live, no matter what is your age, race, and whatever. So always be patient with the person you love, you care, and you think about. Tip number 18, share a laugh. It's nice to share a laugh with somebody. So if you have something about a joke, about something funny in your life, a funny thought, you can share with that person and share a laugh with that person. That will definitely boost up their morale and make their day, and they will love you more. Tip number 19, show empathy. We feel different. We have feelings, we have bad feelings, we have good feelings. Whenever we are having bad feelings, our partners, our loved ones should definitely validate our feelings. So whenever your partner, your loved one is feeling something bad, validate their feelings by respecting them and acknowledging them. If we don't acknowledge their feelings, that will break their day. So that is not our target. We are trying to make their day. So validate their feelings by respecting and acknowledging them. Tip number 20, share a quick massage. If you love about that person, if you love somebody, you can definitely give them a shoulder rub or your head rub, feet rub. My mother is somebody who loves relaxation, and I offer very often quick rubs or sometimes even long rubs. I sometimes massage her feet, her head, her hair, her shoulder, and I also take her to massage parlors with me. Even today we went for a quick relaxation, and instead of a quick relaxation it was 1.5 hours. For 90 minutes we took a shoulder massage and a foot massage. So it was a mother-daughter bonding time. At the same time, she felt so good that I thought about her pain, and I have decided to take her on this beautiful journey with me, and she was very happy, and that happiness was everything to me. So try to do that same with your partner, your family member, and your loved one. Tip number 21, say thank you. Say thank you more often than you usually do. If they do something, even that is their daily task, daily routine, that probably they are making breakfast for you, maybe they are making tea for you, they are making your dress ready, they are cleaning the house, they are doing the grocery, they are dropping the garbage, they are driving you. Say thank you more often, because for everything we definitely deserve to hear a thank you, and when our loved one says that, that makes our day. So say thank you more often than you generally do. Tip number 22, give a high five. If your partner or loved one or whoever the person is in any relationship are achieving small targets, small victories, make sure you give a high five and share that celebration with that person. Maybe that person is trying to reach 500 steps a day. If that person reaches that, give them a high five and make sure you celebrate that and say something good about it and encourage them to continue in the near future. Tip number 23, show curiosity. If that person is interested in something, ask questions about that. Do a little bit of research online, because you have a phone with you with internet connections and the entire world is with you. So do a quick research online and ask about some questions, and they will definitely think that you are interested in their interests, and that will make them feel more, love more, care more. Just say something like, for example, my sister is very interested in cosmetics, and sometimes if I have any questions about any thoughts about any product, I make sure I send it to her and I try to communicate with her through her interest, and that actually made our sisterhood much better with time. And I had a difficult relationship with her, but I made sure I worked on it, and this is how I worked on it. I started sharing her interest. She has interest in makeup, so I have told her, like, I'm looking for some makeup for my face and this and that, blah blah blah. So, and I told her, like, to find makeup for me, and she did her research with so much interest, passion, and love, because she knows I love her and I have given her a task, and she felt confident because I am questioning her, I am asking her something, I'm asking her a favor, and she did it, and she found me the best makeup I could possibly ask for. With me, my interest, my small knowledge about makeup, I could not do so, but she found the best products, best makeup for me to suit my skin tone and the price range I was looking for. Tip number 24, share enthusiasm. I was talking about makeup and cosmetics with my sister, so I shared the same thing with my sister. I was not enthusiastic about makeup, but when I started YouTube channel, I decided to put a little bit of makeup, and I do makeup whenever I'm working online or I'm in a wedding. I do makeup, but very rarely, and I needed a minimal makeup, but my sister wanted me to have a heavy makeup, so we had a disagreement. So I'd be patient, but at the same time I made sure I made her understand that I am looking for a minimal makeup to suit my personality. So what she did, she was like, okay, at least you're looking for makeup, at least you're interested in makeup, let me do a basic research for you. So she did her research, she found the right makeup, right price range, and what suit my skin tone. She added some extra, but I thought that was very thoughtful of her. So I shared an enthusiasm about something she was interested in, and that made our sisterhood much better than before. Not only about makeup, about sometimes dress. She's very interested in fashion, so if I have any question about fashion, or if I see any reel that is interesting, I share it to her. Like, I think it is very interesting, that suits your style, and maybe you are interested in this kind of a channel. So I keep sending her many reels, YouTube shorts, or even full form of YouTube video like this one. So I shared enthusiasm with her, and this is how I fixed my toxic relationship with her, which I had for many years. But since I have realized that relationship is the best, and especially if you care about somebody, you should definitely fix that relationship if you have any struggle. So please follow my advice and know that this will definitely work for you. Tip number 25, make promise. Make small promises that are definitely can be kept, because sometimes we say that promises are meant to be broken. Don't do that. If you break the promise and you make that promise, that will break their trust in you, the belief in you. And this is not our target. We're trying to make them feel better. We're trying to fix that relationship. So try to make small promises that will definitely can make a difference in your life, in the future, in that relationship, to show commitment. Sometimes we are not committed and we are just saying random things. Don't do that. Make small promises. For example, I will make a cup of tea for you tomorrow. I will do this for you tomorrow. I will do that tomorrow. So try to make a small promise that you know you can be kept. And if you need some help, ask them, hey, I'm thinking of doing this for you. Can you help me? How could I do this? How could I do this better? And if you have done something, you can say that I have tried to do something for you. I don't know whether I have achieved the target or not, but this is my result and you can help me to do this better. Can you help me to become a better person? That person will love you more and more. So these are the best tips that I can share from my personal life, because I definitely had toxic relationship in my life and I have fixed them with these small promises, small habits that I have incorporated in my daily life. And I think this can be helpful for you. If it is helpful for you, please feel free to let me know in the comment box below, or connect me on Facebook or Instagram and share me your thoughts, your journey. It will mean a world to me if you subscribe to my channel and have the journey with me. Thank you for watching our videos. See you soon.